What's up, jammers? Just new year, new jamming sessions. Got lots of information for y'all, and there she goes. My phone's down. Need maybe some film equipment in here. Well, new year, continuing this season of jamming out. This is episode 5, and we're glad to have you back here in 2020. There's Remy. She loves jamming out too. Don't you love it? Yes, you do. All right. So here, I have some very important information for you, jammers. So as you know, we just passed the holiday season, and as part of that, I received some gifts. And in those gifts from my friends and family, I received some jams. But I learned something about that. So I had to travel out of town for the holidays this year. Flew from my home here in California all the way to Oklahoma to visit for the holidays. Got some jams. Well, on my way back, I learned a very important piece of information. If you fly across the country with jam in your luggage, guess who wants to have a bite? The TSA. The TSA, they want their jams. They want to taste. Love it. So this is my notice. It says, to protect you and your fellow passengers, the TSA is required by law to inspect all checked baggage. As a part of this process, some bags are opened and physically inspected. Your bag was among it. Suspicious? I guess if you travel around the country with jars of liquid about mason jar height, that's when they're going to inspect you. So this week on Jammin' Out, we're going to be trying my first jam that I received for Christmas that I have tried this year. This is going to be Julianne's Marion Berry Jam, all the way from Boring, Oregon. Shout out to Ruth and David for this week's sponsor. So I'm very excited to try this jam with y'all this week. Thanks again to our sponsors. But I also received some feedback from y'all. And I think part of my health goals for 2020, this might be super important for jamming out. So some of y'all suggested, hey Avery, maybe you want to consider not eating a peanut butter and jelly every time you jam out. Like, how can you really determine if it's the best jam or jelly or preserve if you only ever eat it on a peanut butter sandwich? So we're going to do something a little radical this week. See what y'all think, or if y'all think I need to change it up again. Remy's very concerned about what's going to happen right now. It's okay. They can know. They can know about it. So instead of doing anything crazy this week, we're going to just go with the old-fashioned spoon method. Instead of eating on peanut butter and jelly, we're just going to take our spoon here, a tiny little bit of jelly, maybe something like that. Y'all might think that's a lot, but you haven't seen my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Just going to try it here. Really excited. Man, that is... Okay, first, kind of gross. I just ate a little bit of jelly. Just by itself, that's not something I normally do. I promise, I don't normally do that. But that is so good. This Marion Berry is off the charts. Remy's excited about the Marion Berry jam. It's almost like, this is not my original commentary on this, so I would just want to acknowledge that I'm stealing this from someone else who's tried the Marion Berry jam. It tastes like cobbler. It tastes like the kind of jam that you would just put inside of a bowl of ice cream and eat for dessert, because it is delicious. It is very sweet, but not too sweet. Like, it's sweet with enough of the tartness from the berries. Wow, I might even have another little bite. I've never had Marion berries growing up, but this is really good. If you live in Boring, Oregon, or know someone close to you who would be willing to mail Marionberry jam from Julianne, this is really delicious. Wow. What a week for jams. 2020, off to a great start here in Jammin' Out. But before I sign off this week, I also want to shout out, I have my first bit of fan art sent to me. Actually, it wasn't sent. I got it for Christmas. But it says Jammin' Out with Avery right there at the bottom. And I think it looks awesome. And thank you so much to the person who made this for me. I really appreciate it. Maybe I'll make it a little clip or icon thing. But thank you all so much for jamming out here in 2020. And I am looking forward to the future with y'all. Jamming out.